Hi Scorpio, welcome to Mystic Morpho. First I want to say thank you to all of you who have subscribed to the channel, who have liked, commented, shared my previous videos. Again, I'm a little bit on the newer side to YouTube, so I really appreciate all the activity, the energy you guys are bringing to the channel. It really helps grow that through all of your connections and everything, so I really do appreciate it. Also, I want to wish all of you a Happy New Year. It's something nice just to feel like we're, wrapping up 2018 and starting the new year 2019 with fresh energy and just feeling like, endless opportunities coming your way in love and career and family life and hobbies, things like that. It's always a good time to set those intentions. Everyone has their New Year's resolutions, but really thinking through what you're wanting to accomplish in 2019. And so visualizing where you see yourself at the end of this upcoming year. A lot can be accomplished in a year's time. And so just kind of keeping that in mind as you start to kind of think about the upcoming 12 months and where you really want to be. But anyway, so what I'm going to be doing for you guys today is a love reading for the first half of January. So the dates will be January 1st to the 15th. Please keep in mind this is a general reading, so the messages may or may not resonate with you. It's also important to look at your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign especially for love readings, as you may find if these messages don't necessarily resonate with you, one of your other signs may. And it also just kind of sometimes brings a little bit more clarity around your current situation. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm using the Art of Life Tarot deck by Charlene Livingstone. I'm going to be doing a 4-card pull to get the overall energy of the situation. And then I will wrap up the reading with 1 card from the Romance Angels Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. Okay, so let's get started, Scorpio. I hope you're all doing well. Hoping you have good plans for the new year, and you all had a good holiday season. Spirit angels, guides. Oh, I should mention, I do read these cards in the upright. I generally do reversals for most of my other decks, but for this one specifically, I do read it in the upright. For Spirit angels, guides, saints, what messages do you have? The lovely sign of Scorpio for the first half of January 2019. Dates January 1st to the 15th, 2019, in love, the lovely sign of Scorpio. Messages do you have for the lovely sign of Scorpio? First half of January 2019, in love, January 1st to the 15th. For Scorpio, please. Thank you. All right. So this is in your traditional tarot deck. I'll hold up the cards. What I love about this deck as well is it has these famous art pieces, paintings and such, as the imagery, and then there's also corresponding quotes that go with them. So, so for Scorpio, what you have the Ace of Cups. And it says, when I saw you, I fell in love, and you smiled because you knew. The next card is the Empress. Only passions, great passions, can elevate the soul to great things. You have the Five of Pentacles. Resolve to be thyself, and know that he who finds himself loses his misery. And lastly, Temperance. The unlike is joined together, and from differences results the most beautiful harmony. Okay. So Scorpio, the feeling that I'm getting from this is that you've had a new start with someone, and they may not have come in yet. You actually may be meeting them in the next couple days. I feel like also when it's this beginning of the year time, if you're single, it's a lot of people are kind of in this wave, this energy that, we've gone through the holidays, and now everyone's like, okay, what are some things, again, as I mentioned before the reading, what are some of the things I want to accomplish in this year? And a lot of times people are like, I really want to be in a good relationship with someone. And so there's a quote that's coming to mind: what you seek also seeks you. And so the feeling I'm getting is that someone's coming in. It might be a water sign, and it's going to be a fresh new start with someone. It doesn't feel like someone it feels like someone brand new you've never met before. You might be meeting them online. You may even meet them at a New Year's Eve party, and I feel like you're really going to hit it off with this person. I feel that you will have a number of things in common with them. It's almost like it'll just kind of click with this person, and maybe you're kind of the feeling that you might be questioning it initially, because it's sort of like, you're kind of feeling as though it's like, well, it's the new year, like, can I really trust an initial meet with someone at a New Year's Eve party, but be open to it. Be open to meeting someone, and be open. I also want to say, the feeling I'm getting is a little bit, they may not be your typical type, like the normal type that you go for. So to me, there's a bit of a feeling of surprise around it, with whoever you're connecting with. But this is beautiful, right? This Ace of Cups, this is what we're searching for, the fresh new start of love, and this offer coming in. This is the beginning. This helps set the foundation. This leads to the 10 of Cups. So to have that, and this is a gift from the divine. This is a gift coming into you from all the work that you've done this past year. This is a beautiful card to start out January with. And I feel that this has some legs to it. With the Empress here, it's, for me in this moment with this reading, it feels as though, Empress can represent growth. You might be dealing with a Taurus as well, or a Libra. I also have Earth and on the table, so Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So yeah, maybe Taurus here, and Sagittarius as well. But try not to focus solely on the signs. But with the Empress here, it feels like there's a lot of love here. Not only does this have legs, but I feel like this person is going to treat you almost like the king or queen that you are. Like they're really going to nurture. They're going to want to nurture this relationship with you. And just again, the feeling I'm getting is that there's a little bit of hesitation on your part. Again, I think the feeling I'm getting is that you'll be open to starting something with someone, because it's almost like you're so impressed with the fact of how much they're wanting to show and care for you. But I think you're going to be you might be a little standoffish with this person. After a few dates, you might be like starting to question, does this have does this feel solid? Maybe, and then maybe it's it might be something to where they may have a really demanding job. So right after the new year, they'll have this time to really get things started, to start progressing these things. But then your work life may pick up, their work life may pick up, and it might be a little bit challenging to actually find the time to connect with this person. And it's not that they're not interested, is the feeling and what I'm hearing, but it's just, life also has to happen too. So, everyone comes back from vacation, and all of a sudden it's like, all right, let's get 2019 started from a work standpoint. So it feels as though, you may not be able to connect with them as much as you'd like to. They may have to work some long hours, they may have to work some weekends, but again, the feeling I'm getting is that just stay open to it. Don't write it off yet. Temperance is calling you to balance the situation, to find, the traditional tarot, it's an angel pouring one cup into the next, and it's one foot in the source and one foot on the ground, and it's like it's finding that way to temper the situation so that you have this understanding that you're both looking. When I look at the Temperance card, I view this angel as holding the Two of Cups, and she's pouring one to the next, and in this image too as well, it's like this woman, she's kind of like cleaning her feet. She's sort of focused on what she's doing herself. And if it's a bit of a call to you to be, it's okay to not feel like, you don't necessarily want to be on top of someone too when you're starting something brand new. So have a little bit of space as well. So it's nice. It does feel like it's starting well, and you're excited to see this person, and you want to spend more time, and you want this thing to grow. But there are those moments where we also, like, life has to happen as well. And so sticking with, focusing a little bit more on your work, giving it some room to breathe, giving it some room to grow. But it feels really positive, Scorpio. I don't feel any negativity from this. I really feel like you're finding someone good and solid that, you're both wanting to make this effort. You're both wanting to find a way to make this work. It's just this moment where you're kind of hitting a patch where you're like, well, I wish we could see each other more on the weekends, or they maybe can't even meet with you for a whole week just because they're bogged down with work. And it's not that they don't care. It's not that they're neglecting you. It's just that, to me, it just feels like their work is just becoming a little bit more demanding right now at the beginning of the year, as is yours as well. It may even be, the work that you're doing, the projects that you're doing that are hindering you from actually meeting up with this person more often, spending more time with them. But that being said, then it's a matter of, putting plans into place, maybe a few weeks out, or, try to find those times. And maybe it's a matter of like finding those in between times. Temperance is also, it's having that patience, and it's being open to, other little opportunities. So maybe it's a matter of, if you can't meet for dinner, could this person maybe grab lunch with you? Or maybe like you both get up early and grab a coffee before going to work, or something, something like that, where you're still attempting to make the time, you're still attempting to grow this thing together. And through that, like, that's where you're really getting to know this person well. And it's really coming together is how I feel with this. So just kind of heed that bit of caution as far as like not to feel overly stressed out with, everything that's going on around you. It could be work demands. It could be family demands that are kind of getting in the way a little bit of bringing this together. But again, this is Spirit guiding you to say, look, like, keep it open mind, stay patient with the situation. And ultimately, you don't necessarily want things to grow super rapidly. You want to take the time to let things grow and establish a good foundation with someone that's lasting. Again, just starting with this Ace of Cups, this is still the very beginning, right? And so there's still a ways to go with this. But with the other cards that are on this table, 2 major arcana here, and good major, like they're really nice major arcana that, to me, emphasize the growth and the prosperity and the love that is actually here with this person. So just be patient with it, and know that. And again, this reading, it's general, but it's also from the first 2 weeks of January. So, and time is fluid. So you may not even have met this person, but just take everything else into account in the situation that you're in right now with timing. And it's all in God's time, right? It's you were meant to meet this person, okay? And it will grow as it's meant to grow. And have faith in that. Like, hold on to that, because that's what I'm being shown here. And that's what I'm trying to relay to you as well, that it's very positive, and I feel like this is a keeper. So Scorpio, I'm going to pull one Romance Angel card for you. And again, just real quick, I'm hearing again, keep that open mind with whoever this person is. If it is this slight hesitation that you're almost, I'm getting this vision of, almost maybe you're not so into this person right away, that you're kind of almost delaying it. Like you might be putting it off too, you're like, well, I'm kind of into them. You know, give it a chance too. Give it a chance. It may not look as exactly as you think it will look. You yourself know what's good for you and what you need in a relationship and what you desire in a good relationship with someone. And so keep that in mind. If this person comes in and, you know, they have you always date people with dark hair and this person's like blonde, or, you know, something like that where I feel as though they're not your normal type, but staying open with it, being patient with it, getting to know this person, I feel really good about it for you. And they truly want to treat you well. They truly want to see the growth of this with you. So give it a chance. Don't write it off too quickly. And be patient. Like don't use the fact that like if they are busy with work, don't get into your head about it where you're like, well, because they're not making time for me, then I don't want to date them. Like, I think my feeling is that this person really wants to be with you, and they really, I mean, they obviously have responsibilities, and that might be, you know, think about it, that's probably one of the things that you do like about them, that they're hardworking or that they're successful. It takes time to get to that point, right? It takes time to be in that place. So it may not be, you may be feeling kind of left out in the situation, but know that it's ultimately for your highest good with this person, because it's coming together. You just have to be patient with it, okay? All right, so Scorpio, I'm going to pull one Romance Angel card for you guys to wrap up the reading. Spirit, angels, guides, saints, what messages do you have for the lovely sign of Scorpio for the first half of January 2019? In love. Get excited, Scorpio. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Again, I feel really good about this for you guys. Just stay open to it. You know, relationships take some work. It's never perfect. You know, always there's, you know, a bit of the honeymoon stage in the beginning. At the end of the day, this is such a beautiful card, because when you think of true love, it's someone who's with you thick and thin, and they're, you know, it's that unconditional love that someone really wants with you, that, you know, no matter what you're going through, they're going to want to be there to help you, because they know that you'll also be there for them. So just be open to who you're meeting is what I feel I need to tell you. And then again, if this hiccup kind of comes in where they're getting a little bit busy, you're not seeing them as much, just stay patient with it, stay optimistic about it, because this is a keeper. This is someone worth making the effort with, making the time for, and being true to each other at the end of the day, right? So Scorpio, that's what I have for you guys. Thank you so much. Again, if this resonated with you, please give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe to the channel. Be sure to hit that bell as well, so you're alerted to when I upload more videos. Also, I've been doing these pick a deck readings each week. So for more information, they're general readings, so they're not always about love. It really just kind of what spirit kind of shows me is what I relay in the videos and stuff. So I will leave a link for one of those, the most recent one, at the end of this video. And I want to wish you again all a wonderful new year, fresh start to 2019, and I will see you guys in the middle of January, okay? All right, thanks so much. Have a good one.